U.S. Airmen from the 555th Fighter Generation Squadron and 555th Fighter Squadron prepare an F-16 Fighting Falcon for a flight during Exercise Astral Night 24 at Šiauliai Air Base, Lithuania, May 13, 2024. AK-24 is the U.S. European Command's capstone of an integrated air and missile defense exercise, focused on incremental development of theater-wide Allied IAMD architecture. U.S. Air Force video by Airman First Class Zachary Jekyll. U.S. Airmen launch F-16 Fighting Falcons at an undisclosed location within the U.S. Central Command Area of Responsibility. During Exercise Ballast Cannon. 24.3 Jan 7, 2024. Exercise Ballast Cannon occurs nearly quarterly with the Royal Bahraini Air Force to support the U.S. Air Force's rapid expeditionary capabilities by integrating agile combat employment. Objectives for F-16 Fighting Falcon. U.S. Air Force maintainers assigned to the 474th Expeditionary Operations. Support Squadron prepare. U.S. Air Force F-16 Fighting Falcons. Assigned to the 79th Expeditionary Fighter Squadron for night operations during Exercise Relámpago 6 at Comando Aéreo de Combate No. 5, CACOM 5, in Rio Negro, Colombia, July 19, 2021. Relámpago. VI is a combined Colombian and U.S. exercise taking place in the U.S. Southern Command, SOUTHCOM, theater that focuses on techniques, tactics, and procedures to strengthen the Colorado Air National Guard. F-16 Fighting Falcons. Participate in Red Flag 17-2. Nellis AFB NV Red Flag is the U.S. Air Force's premier air-to-air combat training exercise. United States and allied nations come together to experience a multitude of intense air combat sorties in the safety of a training environment. The Coang last participated in Red Flag in 2014. 004. Static shots of Colorado. Ing F-16s Irawan Bolero. Gong F-16s taking off, shot from tower. 0135. Coang F-16s return to Nellis. 020. U.S. Air Force Airmen from the Colorado Air National Guard 140th. Wing perform a foreign object debris walk at Canadian Forces. Base Goose Bay during exercise. Amalgam Dart 21 March 21, 2021. 0033 U.S. Air Force. Airmen from the 140th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron tow aircraft at Canadian Forces. Base Goose Bay during exercise. Amalgam Dart 21 March 24, 2021. 118. Royal Canadian Air Force CF-18. Fighter aircraft taxi after landing at Canadian Forces. Base Goose Bay during exercise Amalgam. Dart 21-2, March 21, 2021. 0147. Colorado Air National Guard F-16. Fighting Falcons land at Canadian Forces. Base Goose Bay during exercise Amalgam. Dart 21-2, March 24, 2021. 0319. Colorado Air National Guard F-16. Fighting Falcons and Royal Canadian Air Force CF-18 Fighter Aircraft Park at Canadian Forces. Base Goose Bay during exercise Amalgam. Dart 21-2, March 24, 2021. 0341 U.S. Air Force. Airmen from the 140th Aircraft Maintenance. Squadron load munitions at Canadian Forces. Base Goose Bay during exercise. Amalgam Dart 21 March 24, 2021. The exercise will run from March 2026 and range from the Beaufort Sea to Thule, Greenland, and extend south, down the eastern Atlantic to the U.S. coast of Maine. Amalgam Dart 21-2 provides NORAD the opportunity to hone homeland defense skills as Canadian, U.S. and NATO forces operate together in the Arctic. A binational Canadian and American command, NORAD employs network space-based, aerial and ground-based sensors, air-to-air refueling tankers, and fighter aircraft, controlled by a sophisticated command and control network to deter, detect, and defend against aerial threats that originate outside or within North American airspace. NATO E-3 early warning aircraft. Royal Canadian Air Force CF-18 fighter aircraft, CP-140 long-range patrol aircraft, CC-130 search and rescue and tactical aircraft, and a CC-150T air refueler, as well as U.S. Air Force F-16 fighter aircraft, KC-10 extender refueler, KC-140 Pegasus, KC-140 Stratotanker, as well as C-130, and C-17 transport aircraft will participate in the exercise. U.S. Air National Guard video by 2nd Lieutenant Benjamin Kimball. B-roll of aircraft taxiing and taking off during Red Flag 21-1. Red Flag provides air crews the experience of multiple intensive air combat sorties utilizing the Nevada Test and training ranges more than 12,000 square miles of airspace. Aircraft participating in the exercise include the F-22 Raptor, F-35 Lightning, F-16 Fighting Falcon, EA-18G Growler, F-15E Strike Eagle, A-10 Thunderbolt, B-2 Spirit, B-1B Lancer, MQ-9 Reaper, E-3 Sentry, E-8 Joint Stars, RC-135 Rivet Joint, HE-60 Pave Hawk, HC-130, and the KC-135 Stratotanker. Synopsis 7 U.S. Air Force F-16. Fighting Falcon jets are used to help Bulgaria police alliance airspace in and around the Black Sea region. The multi-role fighters, based at Aviano Air Base in Italy, are flying training missions and patrols alongside Bulgarian Air Force MiG-29 Fulcrum fighter jets in early autumn 2020. As the pilots acquaint themselves with each other and their nation's operating procedures, they improve their ability to keep the skies safe in the region as part of NATO's enhanced air policing mission. Pilots and aircrew practiced social distancing on and off the airbase in accordance to COVID-19 prevention measures. Allied fighters first deployed to Bulgaria in 2016, when the U.S. Air Force sent F-15 Eagle fighters to Graf Ignatievo Air Base near Plovdiv. In 2017, the Italian Air Force deployed Eurofighters to fly alongside the Bulgarian MiGs. Footage includes shots of Bulgarian and U.S. fighters prepping for missions, taking off and returning to the airbase. GoPro shots of a mixed fighter air policing formation from a previous air policing mission, as well as interviews with Bulgarian and U.S. pilots. Transcript 1, 0 or various shots. Bulgarian and U.S. pilots watch a Bulgarian Air Force L-39 fighter trainer landing. Dorn Bautry. Various shots. U.S. pilots preparing for a mission. Tere, Sideru-19. Medium shot. Vapor trails entering us. F-16 Fighting Falcon jet intakes. 4-24. Medium shot US F-16 taxiing. Think Sauro 33. Various shots US F-16s. Taking off 6, Iro-52. Various shots Bulgarian fighter pilots. Preparing for a mission 7 So-102. Close-up, patch reading in. Thrust we trust on Bulgarian uniform. Various shots Bulgarian. MiG-29 Fulcrum jet being towed to the flight line 90114. Various shots Bulgarian pilots. Preparing to board jets 10-0121. Various shots Bulgarian pilots and aircrew preparing. MiG-29s for mission.